Mama. I'm
was-
Rami Malek. I
Echo
was
was Rami
in
Malek.
Mr. Robot, but now I've got to
Left
go
the world
bot.
behind. Go
Mama, ooh, I don't want to be in James Bond anymore. That's why I'm dead.
Warhammer.
That's Henry
is
Cavill.
happening.
That's not
But
me.
not, yeah. I am Argyle instead, and I'm no longer British. Argyle.
Sam Rockwell. Dun.
Yeah.
I have got a beard. And I'm
really,
on
really
a train
long
in
locks.
this thumbnail. Choo choo.
Choo-choo.
Choo choo. That's good. I mean, it looks like you're cupping some invisible breasts. And speaking of invisible breasts,
Invisible Woman's been cast.
welcome to another episode of Nerd Bubble Podcast with myself, George, and this man.
Who's definitely not invisible, Connor.
Who
Sorry,
said
yeah.
that?
Ooh, where? I felt the spirits.
The spirit? Ooh, yes. Pop culture on the internet. Niche market, I know, yes.
More niche than Bitcoin these days. It disappeared.
Finances.
It went into the ether. It vanished.
The Ether. The Eaters of Light is not a Doctor Who story that I'm at yet on my rewatch. I'm still on series 9.
I'm nowhere near it. No.
So I did the smart thing. I slept through The Girl Who Died and the Woman Who Lived because it's fucking boring. And I woke up just at the end when Clara shows him the selfie and the Game of the Thrones' Maisie Williams is in the background.
Oh.
Teasing that she's
goody.
in the modern day.
Yeah, the Disney Plus modern day.
Ah,
Who knows?
God, that story's so boring, man.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
But not as boring as Series 7 Part 1. I've still
Oh.
not progressed on that.
You're still not progressed.
Power of 3. There's no power in me to watch 3 people not
Just
enjoy
hurry
the show
up and
anymore.
get to Manhattan.
I know I want to get to Manhattan. I've always wanted to go to New York.
Yeah, over here, kid.
Yeah, over
See
here,
the Statue of
see?
Liberty. How does
Oh, look, it moves.
How does she move when weeping angels technically can't move
How
if you're
does she
observing
move?
them?
Where does she go?
And if everyone's looking at a giant fucking statue, she shouldn't move. Also made of copper and not stone, but you know. Oh, fuck.
Continuity.
Oh, God, oh no. You know what? I'm gonna not bash Stephen Moffat this week because I can't.
No.
I can't be arsed.
That's a new segment. Defend Moffat. That's
Yeah, defend. It's just
Defenders.
It's a Christian Moffat. Who the fuck's that?
Christian Moffat. That's Christian Bale and
That's me.
Stephen Moffat in
Right,
another
that's
timeline.
that's a new character. Write him down. Christian Moffat.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds like a character name.
I am so incredibly clever, and I'm writing a part for Game of the Thrones' Kit Harington. Oh, is it me? Am I back? Oh, hello
Oh,
everyone.
yeah,
Oh, Chuff, Happy
Christian.
New Year. Oh,
Yeah.
lovely. Nice cold outside, isn't it?
Reminded me of the time at the wall, you know, not the background set wall, but
No,
the real war in Antarctica.
No,
you
you
know, we were
know,
there for
you
that
know,
6 months.
no, you know, I took inspiration from All in the Wall with
All
Dale
in the
Winton
Wall?
from
Oi.
BBC One. You know, with my wife Rose Leslie, she's a big fan of Anton de Beck. Oh, I love Strictly, yeah. 9. That's how it goes, isn't it?
7.
A lot of people ask me if I'm going to go on Strictly because I'm not doing many telefilms. Answer no, they're not asked yet. Waiting for phone call.
Are you more than likely to appear in Doctor Who's 70th anniversary at this minute?
Oh, Connor, I cannot confirm nor deny involvement in such affairs, but, you know, my wife Rose Leslie, big fan of Doctor Who. She loves Peter Cushing.
Which Dalek Who did she prefer, the first or the second one?
Dalek Invasion of Earth 2150 AD, yeah. Bit of a mouthful, but, you know, Bernard Crivens. Love Bernard Crivens, love the Wombles. And Railway Children, yeah, you know, I was up for that. I nearly played the train. It's always nice to have Kit Harington in the studio. Anyway,
7.
we will go over our thoughts on Echo because Connor's
Echo,
watched it all.
Echo.
Coulson Pierce. He's a can. Oh shit! I think Daredevil. He's in it for 5 minutes, and it's actually really amazing.
I know.
Amazing.
Is it the best 5 minutes?
Of Daredevil ever? No.
Oh no, of Echo.
Oh,
And
of my life.
Of all of
The
the
best
Echo,
5 minutes of my life.
of eternity.
I found a £10 on the floor in the car park as I was leaving work once. That was pretty good.
That's pretty cool.
That was pretty good.
That's high up.
Bought Loki. That was a good 5 minutes this morning.
Um,
Son was born. That was
Son
good.
was born.
I mean, that was more than 5 minutes though, so that doesn't count, does it?
No, that's 5 minutes worth of a lifetime.
Ah, forever and ever.
More than any TARDIS can travel.
Hey.
Wandered to the fourth dimension.
We've got some Doctor Who news. We've got some general news. So we'll do the news, Echo, and we'll end with the. I nearly said the BAFTAs. The Oscar noms.
I am a movie film.
And I'm not nominated for my role in 2021's Eternals.
Because that film goes on for a while, don't it? Eternity. Or so I was told.
Oh, how many seconds? An eternity. The Shepherd's Boy. Heaven Sent, the most popular Doctor Who story, according to you. Proof that once again,
seen it once.
proof that once again, democracy sort of works. Because yeah, I get that, but the rest of the top 10 is questionable and all Stephen Moffat. But hey, we're not boffing Moffat.
Boffing Moffat. That's an alien character.
Boffing
So Christian Moffat's got to go against Boffing
I am
Moffat.
not Moffat.
I am not Moffat.
How has your week been, you fine specimen?
I don't know, apart from finding the echoes of my sanity.
I can't stop
elsewhere.
laughing at your invisible breasts. Oh, that's really gonna go.
Choo
Choo choo, motherfucker.
Yeah. Apart from Echo, and I've been playing a lot of Assassin's Creed from 3 years ago, Valhalla.
Oh, you're on Valhalla?
With the Norse gods.
You know, I've still not played
4.
I've still not played Spider-Man 2 yet.
No, have I?
Have you got it?
No. You're one ahead of me. No. No.
We need to play that.
I know. I still need to
Tom.
replay the
Let's
first.
finish this the way we started it. Together.
Said Charlie Cox in
Charlie Cox is
Spider-Man 4.
He's so good at blind acting, man. So good that in Kin, Lara forgot that he wasn't blind.
In King.
She's like
Kingpin.
I was like, I know him from somewhere. Like, you're confused because he's not blind in this, and you're used to him doing the blind starey eyes. Doesn't do it in this. He has really starey eyes in Stardust. You seen Stardust? That film
But
that
yes,
for some
he is,
reason
yeah.
Take That did all the soundtrack.
And
for.
you and me,
The
we can
greatest
copyright.
Was it that one?
Yeah, if you stay with me, girl, we can rule the multiverse.
Oh.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot
Because
of
one of my
Take
mum's favourite films. Yeah, I swear she hasn't seen it more than that one time in 2007.
She loves it so much that she's refused
I've never
to watch
seen it again.
Oh, look. Loki's been dispatched. Tom Hiddleston will be arriving shortly.
To film his scenes in Avengers /
No, to film his scenes in this fucking podcast, mate.
Oh, big budget.
Big budget sci-fi. Okay, yeah. What news, pussycat? Whoa. So, do you want to just rattle through some? Because we've got some bits, not major bits. Should we do one of your favourite films of last year?
Oh, right, okay.
Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1.
Dun.
I'm Tom Cruise. I'm on a train. I swear it's not taken from Uncharted. It's not ripped off. I'm Tom Cruise.
But Tom Ritter.
I'm Tom Cruise. Dun. Scientology
is insane.
but I love it.
I'm a
And
madman.
I throw myself off a cliff again and again, again and again, again and again.
Until in space.
That's literally where I was going. I was going to say a space thing.
Until in space.
We're so in sync.
Oh,
Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 has officially been retitled.
yeah, because Part 2 is no longer Part 2. It's a separate thing, isn't it?
It's Infinity War again, isn't it? Because that
Avengers?
was 1 and 2, wasn't it? And then they were like, no, it's a two-parter, but it's its own.
Never again.
Which I get, because especially with the Mission Impossible films, unless it was the finale. Which
Yeah, of course.
It's not gonna be because Tom Cruise makes money.
In space.
Who does Mission Impossible? Is it Paramount?
I think so, yeah.
But what's he gonna do when he's the Warner Brothers guy?
Oh, yes, because we went
'cause
over
talked
that
about
last week, didn't we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he's doing Warner Brothers films for
Oh,
Warner
dear.
Brothers.
Oh, no.
He's gonna play both the Warner Brothers, Warner and Brothers.
In a Paramount Plus movie. In
Yeah.
a Paramount Plus series.
Yeah,
Going over Warner
only
Brothers.
on Netflix. It's a movie about Paramount Plus.
Pirate Plus.
It's a movie about Paramount Plus, starring the Warner Brothers, played by Tom Cruise on Netflix.
Sponsored by WWE Monday Night Raw.
If you smell what Tom Cruise is plagiarizing. So yeah, it's Dead Reckoning.
Just Dead Reckoning.
Is the home media come out?
And it's Dead Reckoning Part 1.
Oh!
So they're going to have to reprint it and remove
Oh
the
my
Part
god,
1.
is that going to annoy you? You specifically?
You specifically part of the audience.
Not you, the audience. As in you,
sorry,
Connor.
Not important. Not at the end of the day. Because it's literally small font. You just see Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning and then just tiny little Part 1.
So what's happening with Part 2 that's no longer Part 2? What's it called? Mission Impossible Alive Awakening.
Alive Awakening. Reckoning Alive with a Vengeance? Yeah, I don't know. It's just Mission Impossible 8 at the minute, I think.
Mission Impossible. They should call it 8. No, they should call it
8.
MI8. My art.
My art.
Oh, my art. And that's Tom Cruise as he dies at the end of the film. Oh, my art. Oh, I've been shot in my art. And Kit Harington is the henchman villain in Mission Impossible 8. We fixed it. There we go. Telefilm part for Kit Harington.
And 8, does an 8 look like an A to you? So it's Mia. And there's going to be a new character
Mia.
called Mia.
That's the sound Kit Harington makes when he
Operation
karate chops Tom Cruise. Mia. And then Tom Cruise shoots Kit Harington. He goes, "Oh, Mia!" And then he falls out of the spaceship. And plummets back to Earth.
And but the thing is, none of that CGI. That all really happens. That all really
Tom
happens.
Cruise genuinely shoots him.
And falls from beyond orbit into the planet.
And it's just because secretly at Warner Brothers they're like, we don't have the budget to make the Jon Snow series.
Yes.
So just fucking shoot him.
Just do it.
It's like, I'm sorry, John. It's like, my name's not John, it's Kit. Oh, dead me out. Plummet. Any clues as to... So it's just under the working title of
Untitled
8th Mission Impossible.
8th Mission Impossible film, yeah, at the minute.
Apologise for the noise. The floor is not soundboarded.
One
day.
it shall come back.
So, any clues as to who's in 8?
So you're going by the cast.
I'm going to guess Tom Cruise.
Wrong, Tom Hanks.
No way!
Tom Cruise, Ving Rhames.
What? No!
Simon Pegg, Haley Atwell. So a lot of them, without sport. You've seen part 1, haven't you? You've seen it.
No, I've not seen it. It's one of your. It's your thing. I wanted to see it in 4DX.
Yes.
I'm not fussed if it gets spoiled or not because you've basically gone over.
No, because I was
stuff.
just basically going to say majority of the
cast
are occurring in it. So they're in between both parts.
Yeah, is Simon Pegg back? Dead. Shot by Kit Harington.
No,
and that's why Tom Cruise, Ethan Hunt shoots Kit Harington.
In the end. No Time to Die style.
This is for Benji.
Yeah, no, he is in Benji.
This is for
He's
Benji.
in
He's in Benji. Oh.
No.
Cue some, Michael, cue some ghost fan art where it's Simon Pegg is behind Benji Dunn doing pottery and like kissing his neck or something. All right, go. Go. That's a new logo.
Jesus. Tasty.
Oh. Yeah, and it's like really pale clay. It's not dark clay.
Tasty, you might say.
Oh, yes. So it's the same cast. It's the same people. It's the same film. It's part 1 again.
Mark Gatiss was in it, and he's back in it. Charles Purnell. Nick Offerman? I don't think he was in part 1.
Shut up out there with your noisy shit.
You really are the most devious bastard in Broxbourne County.
Oh dear, you nearly gave away our location, darling. Thankfully, we're not completely there. Yeah, so no clues, no news.
Janet McTeer, Hannah Waddingham, and Lucy...
McTeer? Sarah Jane?
And Lucy Tolgajuk?
Lucy, Tamsin, Molly. Friends, companions, I salute you.
They're undisclosed roles. But Hannah Waddingham in Mission Impossible.
Hannah Waddingham. Get her in more things.
Evil secret agent, I'm calling it.
I mean, she was a bitch in season 1 of Sex Education, but she's all right in my Ted Lasso books.
Exactly. In Ted's books.
Exactly, yes. Yeah. Hairdryer. Sorry, I appear to have lost my mind, ladies and gentlemen. Speaking of sequels that we don't know the name to... The Polar Express.
Yes, that is not a random segue. Yes, after 16 years or something.
Many years question, because we did that's quite kind of timely
relevant.
that you chose that as our Christmas film.
See, I knew it. I had
You
a
knew.
sign from across.
Tom Hanks
multiple
wrote to you.
echoes. I had a sign.
He called you. He went, Connor, I just wanted to tell you, I'm doing a sequel. Is there going to be a Polar Express 2? And I said, yeah.
You've got your golden ticket.
Yeah, we gotta get back to the Polar Express, guys.
And
I think
I've
so.
got like 7 other people. They all agree with me.
You shouldn't have.
6 foot.
I don't know what the fuck happened then. Blacked
Yeah.
out. I think I blacked out and was possessed by the ghost
The
of Tom Hanks.
conductor. The conductor.
Yeah, we got it. We got it. Polar Express 2.
Coming to a theatre near you. Just no idea when.
No, yeah.
But yeah.
Do you know who won't be there? Wilson!
Oh, boo.
No, not the car! Why was I killed off in the Turner and Hooch Disney Plus series? Because they couldn't afford him, guys. So we got Josh Peck, the natural successor to Tom Hanks.
Jesus.
Speaking of natural successors, there is a movie adaptation of Until Dawn. You know we love
My
video
God.
game movies. Oh, I
Yeah.
watched Sonic the Hedgehog 2 because it came on
Finally.
Netflix.
Yeah. False.
Better than the first one
Damn straight.
because it
yes.
hasn't got the hangover of we saved this film from Ugly Sonic, even though
Yeah.
Ugly Sonic's still the best thing about Chip and Dale
Chip and Dale.
Rescue Rangers. Yep.
Forever. Yeah.
Idris Elba, good as Knuckles. Very much the dumb strongman role of like, why is it like this thing?
Yeah.
And so whenever have we got Paramount Plus?
I don't.
Is it over here?
It is
Not
over
in this
here.
room.
Yeah, as far as I'm aware, I can't see it. Yeah, no, Paramount
it's-
Plus is streaming over here.
Because is Ted on Paramount Plus?
Think so, because that's
'Cause
getting stuff, isn't it? That's...
Everyone's saying that the Ted TV series isn't available over here. So whether it's not just released in this territory yet, which would be shitty if the
Potentially.
streaming service is, or if the streaming service is not
I
completely
think I'm
over
sure
here.
the streaming service is available.
Well,
over
why
here. I've
don't you
seen
know,
advertising.
Connor?
I don't know because I don't have an unlimited bank account.
That's
No,
true.
don't
It's,
do
it's something I
finance.
don't need. It's the
No,
mission.
it
It's
is-
basically it's the Mission Impossible films, the Star Trek
The
stuff.
Star Trek stuff, yeah,
And
they're the big
that's it,
two.
that's it.
They're the big two appealing
That's
things.
it.
Yeah,
That's it. There's nothing else.
yeah. Sod it.
But David F. Sandberg is set to direct with Gary Dalberman writing the script. Until
Shazam
Dawn,
director doing a horror game.
I'm up for it because
It might be a laugh.
Until Dawn is a game about murders. Rami Malek's in that, tying it back to the
Yeah.
beginning. Well, his
The
face
robot.
is. Is his voice?
It is his voice.
Is it? Yeah.
It definitely sounds like Rami Malek.
It definitely looks like him, especially when it gets
Cer-
sawn in half.
certified.
Oh, dear.
Oh!
Spoiler, or is it?
Depending on how you play, because choices
That's a
matter.
stressful game.
Terrifying game.
Terrifying.
Mm.
It's a terrifyingly stressful game.
Fun though. I really did like it. I have to go back to it. It's been years since I played it. It's
We gotta go back.
20,
We gotta go back till Until Dawn, Marty.
2015, I think.
Oh, Doc, you shouldn't have. Tom Hanks is playing Marty McFly in the
Until
Polar
Dawn.
Express 2.
Until Dawn. No. Well, imagine Tom Hanks in Until Dawn.
No, not the car. Oh,
No,
not the
no
totem.
car.
There you go. There you go, done.
Not the chainsaw.
There's the soundbite for you. Oh. Oh, you shouldn't have. You shouldn't have picked that QuickTime event.
Well, son, we gotta go back for Wilson.
Yes. The Polar Express 2.
Sponsored by Until Dawn.
Until Dawn, sorry. Yeah.
No.
Hey, it's something I'm interested in. Do
yeah.
it. Like, I mean, for video games that lend themselves to adaptation, it's, more story-based, so do it. It's not like Uncharted, where it's much more, it's story, but with a lot of more fun playing time. Because this is just, essentially explore some rooms, quick time events, the story unfolds, you pick up a totem, you get brutally murdered!
And you get scared a couple of times on the
Oh,
way.
shit my
Yeah.
pants, honestly.
Yeah, no,
Shit my-
there's a couple I remember that stayed with me.
Some
Yeah.
of that is worse than all of Outlast, like all the series of Outlast. And Outlast is stressful. We need to play that again.
Yeah, I never did commit to Outlast.
I played a lot of the first one,
Mm.
and just so scared. Batteries, camcorders, big
Gr-
strong.
big strong green men.
Oh, big strong man! I'm a manly
aliens.
man.
But it's just Shazam director's humour with a horror film. I mean, I'll be interested. He might make it genuinely quite funny then, as opposed to just generic. Look, they're having sex. They're definitely not going to die. And oh, look, nothing's going to happen to us over here in this abandoned room. it might hopefully go away from
Room.
cliches and be a funny full-out movie. Hopefully.
True. What do you reckon? Should we talk about the Marvel bunch? The Marvel bunch. All right, so we will start with some. Oh shit, not that one. Start with some MCU adjacent news.
Right.
Adjacent. Heavy Rain.
Heavy Rain the
adaptation.
movie that needs to happen.
Heavy Rain with Edward Norton as the dad.
Yeah.
And Sean, Jason.
Jason.
And if he doesn't do that, then it's not a real adaptation of the movie film.
No, even if Ed Norton don't do it himself, you just have someone in the background of the show who you think might be the murderer. And he just goes Jason randomly.
You're a fan of the Spum.
The Spum.
Yeah.
From what little of it there was.
What's your favourite
or
Spum
is,
film so far?
It's going to have to be Venom 2.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't know.
Not
Is it
Morbius,
Venom
now
2?
on Netflix.
Sex. Fucking scene with Matt Smith
Did
dancing.
you just shout sex and then
Yeah,
just
the
grab
song
some
is
more
like have
invisible
sex.
breasts? Have sex. It's just Matt Smith going, have sex. Consensual sex.
You've seen the movie.
I won't lie, I wasn't listening to the music when I saw that alone
It's just Matt Smith
in
dancing.
an Enfield cinema
And the song
one
says have
Tuesday
sex.
morning. I didn't listen to the song because it was like, one, Matt Smith is like quite jacked for a man who's been very like oddly skinny for most of the time I've seen him for his career. Oh dear Lord!
We'll cut
And
this out.
then also he's dancing with his top off. Oh my God! I'm just gonna talk a bit louder. Well, Jesus.
What? This ain't it.
Why is this movie so dark?
See?
Oh, sexy, yes.
Yeah, have sex.
Okay, have sex. I'm Matt Smith, and I grew my hair back finally, and I should be in Doctor Who, but I'm not.
Come here.
Yeah, oh, I'm putting a shirt on, because let's have sex. It's sexy, yes, I got some trainers on that don't fit the outfit. Talking over it, oh yes, copyright reasons.
Comb me
Yeah,
hair.
that's me in a
yeah.
mirror, look at me, oh yeah. That is the best his hair has looked since Day of the Doctor.
Even he's angry about it.
Yeah.
He agrees how
Yeah.
frustrated he is.
He is a good looking man. Sex. Well, I've not. Yeah. I won't lie. I laughed in the cinema, so I, didn't
laughed
really
at
watch
this. This was amazing. I thought, what on earth?
Isn't it
was
funny that that's Karen Gillan's fault?
What?
'Cause-
they didn't have sex or what?
No, that he was in Morbius. He's like, I've been offered a role in this Marvel movie. Should I do it? And she's like, oh yeah, you totally should. But it was the Spum and not the MCU.
Oh, they're not legit Marvel. Oh, okay.
But you know how
Damn
we
you,
love
Karen.
the Spum, the best Marvel franchise that doesn't have a Spider-Man in it because it's all the Spider-Man character. Something to do with Spider-Man. I think if that I want, look, Sony. I know you're watching this shit because you're filtering for some copyright stuff because you're gonna try and claim us for that. But before you do, listen up. I want every single post-credit scene of the Spum. I want either Michael Keaton in all of them, or
he has to be in all of them.
it's one of them's Venom, one of them's even though they'd have to learn about it. So yeah, so Morbius would have to do the next one because he's learned who Spider-Man is.
Okay.
Oh no, Venom could do it as well. So it'd either be Venom or Morbius going, no, something to do with Spider-Man, I think. And then the next one, like in Craven, you have
Something to do with Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, I think. Even though
We should team up.
Madam Web, intriguing. Even though Madam Web takes part in its own separate
universe. Yeah, because reportedly Andrew Garfield was the original plan. Then they were going to do Tom Holland, and then apparently none of the above.
Yes,
They're
that
gonna
was
do
my next bit of it. 'Cause
2003 in its own timeline, and it's going to be a big waste of time.
I get that because Madam Web, when she's a blind old woman, like traverses the
And
multiverse.
she doesn't fit that description at all.
No, she's not blind yet, and she's not old.
She don't fit that.
And also, in all the promo stuff where Dakota Johnson talks to camera, it's weirdly erotic, and it's like, is this trailer trying to have sex with me? What's going on?
Is this where all the spum went?
Yeah, that's all the spum up my bum.
Is that where all it went? Madam Web.
Like, separate universe, cool, because she can. So that doesn't make a difference.
No.
Kind of pointless when you're doing this whole universe of Marvel characters.
Revolving around.
Are we going to see? Well, it's going to be an alternate universe of Uncle Ben then, because it's rumored that Adam Scott is playing Uncle Ben,
Yes.
because he's unnamed guy in the police.
Benjamin, is it?
And they've got alternate versions of Spider People. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm really not looking forward to Madam Web, although I still need to hurry. I need to hurry up. Payday needs to hurry up so I can sort out my Cineworld Unlimited card again because I'm not paying for more spam.
No, definitely not.
I'm seeing the
Away
spam.
from the spum. Yeah.
Seeing the spam out of my own free
Freeload.
will.
Free-
yeah,
freeload.
freeload off of it. But I
Yeah,
do want to
freeload.
see it just because I was like, it can't be much worse than Morbius.
Nothing will beat Morbius.
And it can't be more of a burning trash dumpster than Venom was. Because like Venom was fun garbage.
Yeah.
Venom
It
let there be Venom let there be garbage.
was half a movie.
It was if you're
A
a fan
quarter of a half.
if you're a fan of the third act, there's no third act. They've cut that
There
out.
ain't no third act.
Actually, no. There's no second act.
No, exactly.
They cut straight from the first
Yeah.
act to the third act.
Yeah.
So if you're a fan of the second act, not in this film.
It's non-existent.
You second act lovers, don't bother going. It's so fast as well. And Woody
Such a
Woody
weird
Harrelson.
film.
It's a better wig, but a worse story.
Better wig. That's the tagline.
would
Better
you
wig,
would
worse
you have
story.
taken worse wig, better story?
Yes, 1,000,000%.
But you'd have been
Shave
laughing.
it off.
You've been laughing at him the whole time. Look, it's Ronald McDonald. This story's so intriguing, but Ronald
It's
McDonald
Ronald
saying these
McDonald.
words.
Carnage.
Carnage. Da 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 da.
That's why I tell all the kids.
I'm-
I'm carnaging it.
Oh, let there be light. Daredevil. It's not going to be 18 episodes anymore,
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
and it's not going to be 2 9/2.
Yay, because that seemed really weird to me last week. But
It's more in line with the original Netflix model.
what
which-
works, what isn't broken, you don't.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Lends more to the point of what the fuck was this show going to be before the creative overhaul? Foggy and Karen to die off screen.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, so they were going to die off screen. It was going to be
Brilliant.
like, you were just going to, by the sounds of it, going to be shit. But now they're sort of going back to closer to the original plan for season 4, which at this point, if they're all canon, just go, it's season 4, even though it's the first one we've done. Or just do,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
Daredevil. And then just
End
add the
of.
next, add the next season.
And he's born again.
Yeah.
End it.
It's basically season 4. 13 episodes, fine, because I don't feel like this is going to sag in the middle. Because we're going back to the showrunner thing of, it's the same length. The whole, it's as long as it needs to be thing works to a point, but also it's
Yeah.
kind of like
But I think
you're
they've
just
shot
kind of
themselves
chopping
in,
it and
I
then.
think they are just shooting themselves in the foot with that though, because they don't know how to pace it properly. Because like
Yes.
we just keep saying, it's a movie cut into 6 chunks.
Especially for my money, Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
It's the worst, the one affected by that.
A lot of the later stuff of Mando, where it's like, this one's like 40 minutes, but then this one's like 60.
32.
And this one's
Yeah.
1 minute.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the
yeah.
credits and then nothing.
Mm.
But also, a rumour to be coming back. Wilson Bethel as Bullseye. Rumour
Benjamin Poindexter.
though. Heavy rumour.
Heavy rumour, not in heavy rain.
Do you know who I'd love to see?
Who's
Colin
back?
Farrell back as Bullseye. More peanuts. I want a costume. If
That's Deadpool. If you're going to do Ben Affleck Daredevil, then do Colin Farrell for shits and giggles, even if it's for like 2
That
seconds.
would be good. Colin Farrell in Deadpool 3.
Yeah.
Well, they've carried on filming that. And have you seen the new Deadpool suit?
No. Apart from what we saw in
Sorry,
Echo.
Daredevil Born Again has the original stunt coordinator from Netflix's Daredevil.
Thank Christ. Good.
Filming resumes Monday.
So who did it in
this
Echo
week.
then? If it weren't the original guy,
It might have
Echo
been.
felt-
It might have been. It's someone that worked because a lot of that creative, of different creative teams from the Netflix stuff is on this now. Like obviously the Punisher showrunner is the guy lead writing it and
yes,
thingying
you're
it.
right. Yeah.
And Punisher's hopefully still going to turn up because we've not really talked about that because that's not been definitely outright confirmed.
No.
But yeah, like John Bernthal back. Like appreciate that
Hell
as
yeah.
well, guys.
Hell yeah, man. Shane from The Walking Dead. He ain't dead.
Shane. But do you want to see the new Deadpool suit?
Yes. I thought you were talking about Daredevil, but yes, Deadpool suit, yes. Wow. With hair. Oh my god, it's 4. It's 4 Deadpool Love and Thunder. Wow.
Because okay, so it's like more shiny and patchy and armored.
So
and
I just can't get over. Is he from Assassin's Creed Valhalla? Is he Ivor?
he might be.
Yeah, I mean, Jesus.
It's definitely Ryan
but-
Reynolds.
But, yeah, the suit, right. Let's pay attention to the important bit. It's definitely a lot brighter. It's a lot more red. Less black design around, like, his chest and ab region. But I like it.
But do you know what it is?
What? X-rated.
It's Deadpool from an alternate universe.
course.
Remember when films couldn't be spoiled? Like I'm kind of staying away from that. Do you know what? I'm gonna not watch the Deadpool trailers, and I'm gonna go into it for it because a lot of,
blame you.
especially with Doctor Who filming so far in advance, we've had some spoilers on news of that. And even though she's been dropped, no, it's just they filmed 2 series 2 years ahead, so
Exactly, yeah.
we're obviously gonna
She's not going tomorrow.
stuff's gonna obviously leak easier because it's out there, especially when they're doing a lot more outdoor filming. We're getting Miami in the 50s with the first non-white TARDIS team. Hooray! Anyway, but yeah, because there's a shot, like another shot with that suit, so it's Ryan Reynolds in that, obviously unmasked, next to someone in prosthetics made up like Wade Wilson from the Fox universe, next to Hugh Jackman as Wolverine.
Weapon 11.
So clearly they're coming across. Someone said, like, because it looks quite MCU-ified, like, is this the MCU version of Deadpool? And then, like, proper Deadpool's going to just shoot him in the face. Because it's, like, all, like, you know, armoured and, like you say, sleek and shiny.
So instead of the Council of Kangs, is it going to be Deadpool kills the Marvel Universe with a Council of Deadpools across all the different universes and all different styles? And then you get, say the real Deadpool's like, you know what, fuck this shit. I'm cool enough on my own. Bang, 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 kills them all.
Yeah, and then you sort of allude to the Deadpool kills Deadpool story.
Exactly. Whilst taking a piss out of itself. And going, look, I ain't never going to look good with long hair.
Yeah, and it's continues the Deadpool movie tradition of having a scene where Ryan Reynolds doesn't have the prosthetics on his face. Because obviously you have, you know, a lot of the beginning of Deadpool 1. You have the heaven stuff with Vanessa in Deadpool 2 when he passes through and then looks like you know, gorgeous Ryan Reynolds. And then you'll have this where gorgeous Ryan Reynolds with long flowing hair is going to get shot in the face probably. Or like have like Wolverine kill him. And Deadpool sort of make a comment like, oh, you don't get that at Fox.
Yeah, you don't get that at Fox.
I thought he only did that in Logan.
Yeah. Sorry, Anthony Starr.
But it looks good.
Yeah,
like as
cool.
a different suit. I like how, you know, we're going down that we're going to see alternate versions of these characters. Are we, like rumoured, going to see an alternate Wolverine played by Daniel Radcliffe or some other actor? Because, you know, obviously you've had the Doctor Strange is all played by Benedict Cumberbatch to a point. Hopefully more. We've had Loki has been the most elaborate in terms of, you know, different universe versions. Kang, that's going to, you know, have to
that's
be diverse. That's going to
forever be a hole. Yeah, that's going to be forever a hole.
Who else? Millions of just Paul Rudd. But then that was in the quantum realm, so was that really different universes?
Is that really real? Yeah.
That was kind of a fucking brain fart.
That's a microverse inside the floor. Yeah.
Who else have we seen? We've seen John Krasinski, Fantastic Four man, Mr. Fantastic.
Fine, yeah. 838 stuff.
So we've not. We'll see.
Lashana
depending on
Lynch.
who plays. Lashana Lynch has played 3 different versions of Maria Rambeau.
Yeah, fine, yeah.
Obviously we've got the Fox version of Beast. Anson Mount has played two different universes, same guy. One much better suit. Make it practical for the next one.
Yeah, damn straight.
It's about it, really, isn't it?
I think that's everyone.
Comment below. This is MCU specific. Different versions of the same character, whether they be played by the same actor, like, you know, Benedict Cumberbatch is All the Strangers, or your Loki's where it's a kid, an alligator, a woman, and Richard E. Grant, and who's Boastful Thor. The Boastful Loki with the train track hammer.
I don't know his name.
Don't know. He's a fantastic actor because he's been in other stuff, and I can't fucking remember because this music's so fucking loud. What else? Doctor Who, yes. I mean, you know, the spoiler is out there that Ruby Sunday will be leaving at some point in the future.
Yeah.
But, you know, the Mirror was like, she's been dropped. It was like, no, because they've already filmed the first season. They're partway through the second season. And then obviously Shooty's going to take a break, do some other stuff. Maybe come back, maybe not. We'll never know. Until it happens.
Yeah.
He's probably already filmed his regeneration. Everyone's like, oh yeah, it's such a shame when a character only stays for one season. One season. A companion only stays for one season.
Time, guys.
Martha, Bill Potts, Donna Noble.
What a shit list.
Should have been Clara.
They're the worst companions.
They're
Such
the
a
best.
worst list, man.
They're the best.
One season sucks.
One season wonders.
One season wonders.
Who else?
Yeah.
There's been more, probably.
Matt Lucas, Nardo.
Nardo, technically, yeah. But then someone said, like,
Bradley,
John
Bishop.
Bradley Dan.
John Bradley Walsh Bishop.
What's the point in being alive? I miss Dan. I hope Dan comes back one day.
What's the point of being in my anniversary?
Did you see that? So Character Options are doing a like reveal today, but yesterday they unveiled on the website Character Options exclusive on the website, Fugitive Doctor and TARDIS figure.
I did see articles
that people took hours to buy because the website is still shit.
Boo.
Yep, boo indeed.
Boo.
But what else? Yeah, I think they unveiled Shooty Gatwa 15th Doctor in Church on Ruby Road outfit, same for Ruby Sunday, and a Wrath Warrior from Star Beast. And as many people pointed out, like, they can't really do the Wrath Warriors and not beat the Meep. Surely it's a 3-pack. Get 2, Wrath Warriors for your army building, because you see 2 of them.
Exactly.
And you get a Beat the Meep.
Little beep.
Little beepity meepity. And maybe a better sculpt of the 14th Doctor, because that hairpiece is terrible. And make it more readily available and not just a regeneration set. And if we got the regeneration Jodie, multi-patchwork fucking costume Doctor toy, where's Master Doctor?
Exactly. Where's Sasha Dewan in Jodie's
Sasha
outfit?
Dewan. Where is Sasha Dewan? Sasha Dewan. 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 He's not here.
In Born Again's post credits with Iron Fist.
Oh, it's something to do with Spider-Man, I think.
Something to do with Shang-Chi, I think.
But yeah, we got the new actor who is portraying the next companion. Someone pointed out that, it's a bit like, Russell Davis last time, but also proves out that he can't really do anything original. Because a lot of people are saying that.
Yeah.
People are saying that there's no original ideas left, and many people have said that, and I see your points. We've still got a new series to come, guys, before we judge him. If the whole first series of Shooty is, we've seen all this before, like, like the Biff from the future thing of, there's something very familiar about all this. But it kind of seems like, Ruby Sunday's Rose. So it's like, this is 10th Doctor specific. Like, Ruby Sunday's Rose. We get, what's her face from Derry Girls, who's in the 2024 Christmas special, as a part-time companion. We get the new companion for the second season with that Doctor, and then maybe for the third season with that Doctor.
You get someone else.
She comes back from the Christmas special. Like Donna. You get it? It's like poetry. It rhymes.
Symmetrical.
Symmetrical. Oh,
Yeah,
it's brilliant. It's
train
brilliant.
lines. Yes.
It's brilliant. I'm like a big Welsh George Lucas. I love it. We've had some impressions today, haven't we? So, shall we go over... what do you think? Because I forgot her name, so we'll have to name check it next week. And I haven't Googled it.
I didn't read it.
The shooting they're doing, there's a 50s, like, Miami story that looks like they're filming for the next season 2. All looks good. I love it. I want it now in my eyes and my ears and my mouth.
In your mouth.
So we'll name check. You can do it.
No, I'm gonna try to if I can type.
Doctor Who
2023.
type in Millie Gibson dropped, because that's what actually don't.
Dropped.
I actually don't, because the Daily Mirror are pricks. It will say it in one of those articles. Shooty Gatwa replaced by she's in Andor, yes.
Veranda Sifu?
Yeah. She was in Andor.
She was in it. She wasn't Andor.
She wasn't Andor.
She was in.
She's not Diego Luna.
No. Verada, who's already filming in Cardiff, will be the Doctor's new companion. The 32-year-old actress is known for her role as Sunita or Chinta in Andor and Sky's action drama Strike Back.
Yay!
Okay.
Not watched.
Appeared in big movies like Jurassic World Dominion, Dr. Foster, and Now You See Me Too.
Oh, that is
Verada is a real gem. Russell was just blown away by her talent. The cast and crew have really warmed to her, and he's sure the fans will too.
Yay!
Yes.
We, the fans, are always happy and never moan about anything.
No backlash whatsoever. No, Charles.
No, we are the fans, Charles, not them.
We are the Charles.
With our helmets, didn't we, Michael? Fucking Ian McKellen's here. Oh my God, they're all breaking it. They're breaking through my head. It's a bit like what was that film called? Split. Yes, Split. The M. Night Shyamalan. Yes, very good director. Yes, yes. I love James McAvoy. Ripped as fuck he was. Oh, lovely beefcake. I need to stop.
Of a man.
I need to stop, Charlie. Oh, Charles, you're the future Charlie.
You
Sexy.
shall not pass.
You shall not pass between these
Boulders.
These meaty thighs.
Meaty
Oh,
thighs.
Jesus Christ. What am I doing? I can't... Anyway, Echo. Spoilers for Echo if you've not seen it, but it all dropped on the 11th of January at once.
And everyone probably beat us to it.
The first time that's happened for a Marvel series. It was also the first time it was on both Disney Plus and Hulu. It's basically the same thing. They own both of them. And was the top rated series for both of them. It still is at the minute. I think it's definitely... like Amazon and Prime have like a top 10. If they had that on Disney Plus, I'm sure this would still be in the top 5 or 3 at least. because it's still early days for it.
Yeah,
It's only been out for just shy of 2 weeks. Did you like it?
Yeah, no, I did. I
Oh,
enjoyed
thank God.
Awkward pause. No, yes, I enjoyed it. I'm an MCU fan of Who. No, I liked it. I appreciate the concept more than I thought. And as far as like mainstream TV goes, this is the first deaf lead show in a big progressive way. Like we've had a lot of LGBT sort of inclusive shows over the years, not just in the Marvel scenes that have kind of been big and sort of promoted, but now from what I can recall, an actress that physically can't speak, and sign language ASL is the main method of communication. And I get there would be haters or portions of the audience who think, oh, I ain't gonna watch that if there's no dialogue. And there's moments where if I weren't looking at the screen and you were eyes away from it and you turned your back, obviously because of the lack of sound, which is part of the point of the program and the character, you do feel like you've missed bits of the storytelling. So it's one that you can't deviate your eyes from, like you and your phone right now. You can't. No.
I'm just checking because on one of my apps, I think I've accidentally, because I do the shop app, I think I've accidentally said that my season 15's been delivered, even though that's not the case because it's not out yet.
Oh dear. What season?
We'll email you in ditch patches. No, because it comes up on that. This is boring. Sorry, I'm really sorry to distract everyone from your lovely talk, but it's basically just that. It's how I track things that don't have a tracking thing, because it links to your email and then does it. Oh, it's changed back now, but before it was like Mark has delivered and I clicked it. That's a fake one. Also, now my Zavvi stuff is with Every, and I've been having loads of fake delivery emails from Every. So now I've got to try and find the real one when that turns up. Anyway, sorry, Echo, carry on.
Yeah, no, really progressive show in a different kind of way. All the actors doing ASL didn't particularly get to me. I respect and admire the concept, and Alakra Cox seems like a lovely woman in real life anyway. It was just a really nice show anyway, and I'm sort of happy for that part of the world and that side of the community to come out. And for once, or without being controversial, without being nitpicky, like sexuality isn't the main focus of it. It's just someone that isn't physically can't speak, which again a huge percentage of population can. But that being said, yes, fun show, short but sweet, but it felt long enough. Like this kind of fitted that mold of the story being told the way it had the length and enough room to breathe, and the story was just fine the way it was. I'm not saying it should have been longer. I'm not saying it should have been shorter. I feel like this was kind of the perfect sort of length for it to breathe, think about it. If you were to watch it one a night, for example, over 5 nights, I think that would have given you enough mental breathing room to kind of prepare and hype yourself for the next episode. Totally understand if you chose to binge it and get it all done in one go. But I kind of like to just savour it and enjoy the moment and just let it breathe and hear what you can of the surroundings. But then, yeah, of course, you've got bigger outside influences that are going to hook people in. You got your Kingpins, you've got your Charlie Coxes, you've got mentions of other things which aren't verified, but you're kind of like, oh, is this things to come? And then, without jumping to spoilers or the end of the show or post-credits or anything, I've read an article which wasn't exactly true, but again, the way that it does end and the way that the show, the last stinger of the show is very promising for where it's going to go next.
What did you make of we'll say Daredevil first because he's on Daredevil news. The Daredevil cameo that was teased of he's there and then he's gone, which he was, and more cameos like that where they cross paths
and then disappear.
Because it kind of, did you like the sort of building to that, like the link in and out with the stuff with Hawkeye?
Yeah,
sort of where she was.
I got what you meant. Yeah. You didn't need to watch Hawkeye. I mean,
I kind of sort of went over it a bit, and
it did, and it took you things from her perspective, and then like you say, it then linked in with the Hawkeye footage, and you kind of saw it from her angle.
Yeah,
so that was all very well seamlessly done. I love the whole before you get to the Daredevil bit. I love the fight. It's all from her point of view. You go into the thing. There's barely any sound, and then she hears the bones snap when she breaks the guy's neck, and then the sound goes loud and you hear punches and music when she's fighting, and then when she's the main focus, when the camera goes into her and it's all silent. And
I like the use of that,
I love
the motorbike at the beginning and things like that. Daredevil,
love all of that.
What did you make of Charlie Cox?
The music suddenly changes and it's like, oh shit,
and he has his batons and his it's in the blip. He's got his red suit.
It's in the blip, yes.
I
mean, not that I was aware of that.
I was waiting all night
until you
show up and ruin it.
Yeah.
Such a Daredevil line.
The pose.
Yeah.
The pose, I love this fucking choreography. He's so much more agile. Yeah, I mean, he's so much more agile. Charlie Cox has definitely been training. Fucking, even like again, he's just his mannerisms, the way he fights, and at the beginning he toys with her. He literally hits her at the back when she charges at him. And he's like, and then she hits him, and he's just kind of standing there on his side. And then he sort of kicks her and does a cartwheel and a flippy thing, and then she jumps over a fence, and he's literally like Batman with his baton in his hand, sort of pouncing on her, and looking all like the Dark Knight from above. It's just the choreography that you come to love from the Netflix stuff sort of seamlessly sort of carries over into this. I believe it was just under 6 minutes, that whole sequence with Daredevil. I mean, the whole sequence of her fighting the guys and then him turning up is about, say, 10 minutes. But the whole Daredevil bit of the show, which again will probably be the thing that people will talk about the most, 6 minutes of pure badassery. And again, whether it's the same choreographer lead from the Netflix show or if this was just some other person doing the Echo version of things, I mean, I quite like this, the way the action was shot. I liked the way Charlie Cox did all of his moves, and just thought it was wonderfully executed. Short and sweet, and it makes you want more. That's all you want, really. It's an appetizer for things to come. And obviously you're going to get that next year with Daredevil Born Again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fisky boy. Vincent D'Onofrio Fisk.
Vincent D'Onofrio Fisk.
He's so good. I want him to fight Spider-Man so bad.
I know.
And now that they're angling more, because it's weird that Echo was not an anticipated show really for us, and then suddenly became one of the ones we were looking forward to the most. It's, for many people, single-handedly saved like the TV side of it, and especially like the street level hero thing. It gives us room for like the Defenders to come back in some capacity.
And Kingpin is going to be like your street level Thanos / Disney Plus main
and
boss.
He's the best way to go.
He is the best way to go. Yeah.
Do that, but also then have him in prison and have him in one of the Spider-Man movies at least.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
how he is in the game, like in the background or something, and taken down early on, like breaking out of prison. Like, the Kingpin's just escaped the MCU. Like, as in Major Crimes Unit, not the universe. Like, let's not confuse it anymore.
New unit.
So we'll get to do the end bit first, because it doesn't really link into the story of the series in terms of that. Wilson Fisk running for mayor.
Way, like he does in the comics.
They want a fighter and a brawler, and all those things, and someone that could stand against him. Who did you think it would be? I know they don't split out and say it's not like and here's who he's running against, because they show the two people. What character?
Did they?
No, like they show on the thing like the two people that are up for mayor. Like they need a fighter.
And he's watching it.
Someone who can get their hands dirty. Who did you think of as a character from the Marvel universe could run against him?
Like no one.
Someone that's a bit of a brawler, a fighter, a man of the people.
Luke Cage. Yes, Luke
a morally
Cage.
good man. Yes,
a morally good man.
Just as bald, but ever so sexier.
Ben Grimm.
No, like as in Luke Cage, like sexy Luke Cage. Okay. He's a good man, man of the streets. Maybe that's how you have Luke Cage come back in this universe. He's been up to some good, and he wants to, get some power to sort out Harlem and his family and neighborhood within that. And plus, it'd just be nice to see him fight Fisk finally.
Bald man versus bald man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Two
Bald
big
off.
sexy bald mans. One's a big sugar daddy. One's a fucking Papa Bear.
Papa Pimp Bear.
Yes.
With his cane looks like a pimp. He doesn't mention his Vanessa. So is she dead?
Is she died off screen?
Yeah.
Maybe she'll come back as the original actress. Who knows? Maybe she died.
That's how the scale seems to be balanced lately.
Yeah. Hopefully. Because it was strange, because you start Echo and then you've got all this underground, stone cavey people stuff.
Yes, exactly.
All
the mythical images and stuff. And I was like, is this Celestial? Is this Eternals? Is this...
It seemed very Black
cosmic.
Panther-y.
Exactly. All of it. It seemed all of it. It was like, what origin or what part of the MCU is it kind of catering towards the most? But it seems to be its own...
It's true, I didn't get it.
Thing.
And then, they come out, like, the cave kind of disintegrates around them, and that's...
I thought I was watching Assassin's Creed, like the Apple of Eden, Piece of Eden shit. Like...
And then it's like the start of life, because then, the Native American people that they now are, like, they're the first... I don't know what the word is, and I don't want to butcher the pronunciation.
Yeah, I get that, yeah.
But I like all that. Like, it delves into a history. It gives... it gave her a bit of a mystical element that was kind of because they've specified that they're not making her a hero. She's much more of an anti-hero
Yeah.
because essentially what she's just doing is rebelling against her boss.
Yes.
But she's still, she's but because we've had a lot of trained assassin reforms and switches sides
and
kind of thing.
becomes a good, better person. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I want more didn't know she'd recently had a baby.
No.
That's madness. And
Incredible.
still doing all that physical work, that's very demanding. And she's great. And the sign language stuff, like if everyone spoke sign language, the world would be able to communicate.
We definitely would.
What did you think of the whole thing that then was built up to with like his not willing to learn sign, culminating with the lenses and the argument?
But that's kind of not alienating the audience or going against for those that aren't going to watch something like this because there's no dialogue. Why do I want to watch?
Well, it's not there's no dialogue. It's just the main character doesn't speak.
Right, but people would look at Echo without seeing it, judging it, and going, no thanks. It's a shortcut, isn't it? It's an allegory for the way the world's going in general. Technology rules everything. Technology this, tech this. You can't do anything without tech. You're going to wake up and you're going to be alarmed by tech. You're going to be tech one day, without being so deep. But no, it was a good visual aid, and I kind of get its purpose. But ultimately, obviously, it's a shortcut, and this show isn't about taking the shortcuts. With a project like this as well, you obviously. Again, Marvel do probably the best representation of appealing to as many communities, and they are like, without bigging them up, they are like, I guess, the market media leaders in terms of doing every like ethnicity, every diverse crowd, every corner of the planet. It seems Marvel are lately trying to cater to everyone and making it a place for everyone. I know that's
and it should
very
be,
much the
it's,
Disney
it's
banner.
a wonderful world that we live in.
Yeah, I know that's very much the Disney motto anyway, and it's family friendly and everything, but it's. This was rated R, this was violent, it didn't shy away from anything. It was
very good for a TVMA.
It weren't decapitations, it weren't like horror movie style of effects, but it was, maybe that's next season, we'll get Disintegration. No, all of it was great. It was just nice to see it under Disney's banner, but they didn't shy away from stuff. It was good. Yeah, no, I quite enjoyed Echo. It was fun. I feel like it was missing something though to put it perhaps in my top 5 or to make it really scream from the rooftops about it. I really liked it.
I really wanted like another episode.
Yeah,
because it was good. It was there and it was over and it was like a thing and it was just. I just wish there was more of it.
Yeah.
Because especially standard 6 episodes, sometimes 8, sometimes 9, or fucking was 18 at one point for Daredevil, like we say. But I just think like one more episode just to kind of. Just allow it to just settle a bit. But it got everything done it needed to. The side characters were amazing. It done a lot of good things for Native American culture and representation, which is another part of the world that will now feel represented in the MCU. Along with the likes of Shang-Chi, Black Panther, all that. They're doing fantastic things for representation for the underrepresented in film and television in general, let alone as superheroes.
That's what I mean. Yeah,
and especially because, like you say, Alaka Cox being deaf, representation for deaf kids as well, and amputees and all that thing. Like it's as a lot like you say, a lot of people go, oh, it's so pandering to society to try and just appeal to loads of people. Yeah. But it's not, because it's a story at the heart of it is a story about a girl who lost her parents and despite all that has ever gone against her has stood up and fucking fought her battles, and she's rebelling against another dictatorship that she's under, and I'm me, I don't want to do your dirty work. You fucking lied to me, you bald prick, and I shot you in the eye.
And you should have died.
No doubt he's going to get that's going to just all heal up, and that's going to just be a fake robotic eye or some Thor level shit.
Sponsored Oscorp manufactured eye or some shit like that. Oscorp.
I talked to Norman for the tower.
We were over dinner with Vanessa.
I'm something of an eye doctor myself.
Back to formula.
Back to the opticians.
It's the optician. But it's Dr. Ned. It's not Norman Osborn. It's Ned Leeds.
No.
Not Jacob Batalon.
You can't do
Ned
this
Leeds.
to me.
Because
that's
a
the
green
spum.
goblin.
Technically, he's a spum. No, we get Matthew McConaughey
All right.
I'm the Green Goblin.
Back to fun. No, I'm the Hobgoblin.
Has everyone seen Harry?
I'm the
Has
Hobgoblin.
anyone seen Harry?
My girlfriend.
Say
Harry.
bye. Godspeed,
Hey,
Spider-Man. But I'd like, in an ideal world, it would be Willem Dafoe. I'd watch we'll get back the Marvel one-shots, and
Yes.
it's Kingpin at the Villain Opticians. He's like, is that better now or now? Can you read that top line for me, Wilson?
A funny thing happened. At the
A funny thing
opticians.
happened on the way to Wilson Fisk's eye.
Hi. Yeah.
An eye for an eye, a nose for a chin, a testicle for a bum, I don't know.
For a spum.
A spum for a spum.
A spum for a bum.
A spum for a... No, that's just dirty. We can't say that. But all in all, what would you give Echo? It's the first full series that's come out this year.
Yeah.
Because did What If finish before New
I think it
Year's?
was like the
or did
30th
it carry
December.
on into...
I still haven't finished What If. I think I've only done 2 of the episodes.
I've done
not...
3 of them now.
Mm.
Episode 3 is my favourite so far. What If
I've
Happy
only done
Hogan
episode 2.
saved Christmas?
Die Hard.
It's
but
Die
the
Hard
MCU
with
movie.
superheroes. Yeah, that's really good. Because we've had the Peter Quill one and the Nebula and the Nova Corps, which was nice to see them again.
They were nice. Both of them were good.
But yeah, as the first full-on MCU property
Of
to
2024,
happen in 2024, good start to the year.
Definitely a good start to the year. Yes.
I would give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. It's so almost a 9. I think one more episode and it's just there.
I
Just click those little bits.
I want to give it 3.75 Wilson Fisks out of 5.
Vanessa, I'm going to the opticians. I've got Norman. Can you just hold this thing, the 3D printed, and tell me if the line is in line or it's slightly out?
I think it's on par with Hawkeye. Maybe Hawkeye's edges it just because it's got more to it.
I think Hawkeye and this have elevated each other. In that rare
Potentially,
instance, because,
yeah.
Retroactively, it was born out of that because people love that character and that portrayal. And it's sort of given more context to that, and obviously, as, meant more in terms of Wilson Fisk's return as a whole. I would love to see how it plays into Daredevil in whatever form, whether it's just a brief mention or, there's a little crossover and, Maya turns up for an episode or 2. That would be great.
But not as his lover, though. Get away from that part.
No, not as his love. No, as in someone that he just crosses paths with again. Similar to how he crossed paths with her in this.
Yeah, potentially. They have a rematch, but then they realise they're on the same page.
And then she kicks his ass.
Exactly.
We'll call it a draw. This is my Charlie Cox. I'm not Batman voice.
We'll call it a draw.
Solid. Loved it. What did you guys think of Echo? Did you love it? Love it. I thought it was great. Considering that we got Secret Invasion and then this.
Oh boy.
Well, I know we had What If in between.
Echo felt like a secret. The Secret Invasion just weren't no secret. Why was that terrible?
But yeah, I hope that gets a physical media release. Yes. As in Echo, not as in Secret Invasion.
Yeah, that should stay a secret. That should stay forever a secret.
But what did you guys think of Echo? Are you looking forward to the return of the spam? Return of the spam. Tweet it at Mr. Sunday Movies and Nick Mason.
The Spum movie that's not in
they're the guys that originated the spam name. Give them the spam back.
Give them the Spum back.
Hashtag return of the spam.
Revenge of the Spum.
Yeah, we're gearing up towards, because next week we're heading into February, because it'll be 31st when we next record, or 30th. No, 30th.
More or less. Yeah.
31st is the Wednesday. We'll be getting close to some big cinema releases. Argyle being the first big one I can think of, because not much is happening in January.
Not that I can think of.
No,
not that I can think of.
Not that you have booked.
Not that I booked.
No, that you have booked.
No.
Well, Connor, take us out. Where can they find us, good sirs?
So, you've stumbled across YouTube. Congratulations. This is our main source of income one day.
One day, yes.
One day, yes. One day shall come in. Yes, one day shall come in. Facebook, X for X, not X-rated Twitter, question mark. Elon Musk approved Twitter, known as X. Instagram, TikTok, for more TikTok-y quick fire movie reviews and instant thoughts and stuff. I mean, yeah, I still haven't got the TikTok account, but I mean, yeah, I'll try and react to some things that are worth talking about.
Maybe we'll react to the Oscar noms, because we didn't actually read those out.
No.
We'll do that next week. We'll do a full Oscar thing. We'll do Oscar season.
Fine. Oscar Isaac season. Badum-tish.
I would love Oscar Isaac season.
And then if you want to send in electronic mail, you can send it to nerdbiblecontact@gmail.com. Send us your own Marvel show. Send us your own thoughts of Echoes. Give us pitches so we can tell Kevin Feige what needs to be out in the next year or two, because we've definitely got, creative influence and powers and, loyalty behind us to our street credible name. Street cred. Pff, this ain't 2000s. Internet cred, I mean.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, let us know of any crossovers or castings or any ideas you want us to talk about, or news and things you want us to gossip about, and everything, all the above. Take care, spike your hair. This is 2011. Woo, woo, woo. You know it.
Master Chief head for like $29.99.
Oh, take care, spike your hair like Halo's Master Chief. Only $29.99. From what retailer?
From Zavvi.
Other.
We can get an affiliate link, so then people can use it.
Oh.
Pasty Sheep 10, get 10% off
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
Or Pasty 10. Save £110. That's ridiculous.